Hey everybody, this is Frank Johnson with Johnson's HCF and Baits. This is Memorial Day on Lake Mead in Nevada. We were fishing up towards Echo Bay. Clear water, even though it doesn't look like that on the video. We can see bottom. We're seeing a group of bass that are pushed up against those sticks. Roy is throwing a jig. Check out Roy at Roy1C, I believe, on Instagram. We fish quite a bit together. He's throwing a jig and I'm throwing a loose lip lures. That's looselipslures.com's worm dangler special for Lake Mead. Just contact Kevin over at his website and ask him what I throw. But I basically am working that tree line wherever I can get my worm into without getting too snagged up. I think I went through about 10 hooks that day of fishing. In particular, we're seeing a very large bass. We don't know how big it is at this point. It's only shown itself a couple of times. Right now, there's about 2 to 3 pounders that are interested in the baits, but they haven't quite committed. I throw out here, and I kind of get a tap. I miss, and then I give it a second. I have to put a new worm on, and then I cast back out to him, and he slams it. And when he does, he gets pinned up against the tree and jumps over a limb that's not exposed out of the water. It's submerged, and I thought I was going to lose it, but then keeping pressure on it, it eventually came back around. It tried to go down to a couple more trees. I was using some choice language at this point, just making him work. You know, I figured as much energy as it's going to expel, at this point, he's got to give up at some point. So it was a great day of fishing. Right now, the fishing is a great bite. You still have some that are on beds, and you still have a lot of fry guards. So the shad spawn's coming in here in a couple of weeks, and that should be interesting as well. But I was, again, using loose lip lures, Lake Mead special for my signature series. I thank all my sponsors, Defense Bait and Tackle, Jeff Harper over there, defensebaitandtackle.com. Check them out. Anthony over at donkeyschlonkers.com. Check out Donkey Schlonkers. They're also on Instagram as well. But here you can see right now it's pinned up. It's already did a couple of jumps. I use Gamakatsu hooks and I use P-line. I go from a braid to a fluorocarbon. I basically let my worm do its own thing. If I'm not getting any action, then I'll give it a couple of wiggles. But I have a lot more success than most people do on slow finesse fishing. So I appreciate you all tuning in. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Check out my sponsors again, looselipslures.com, defensebaitandtackle.com, donkeyschlonkers.com. All three are some of the best bait companies out there. Again, Great Lakes Finesse, Yum Baits, Heeden Lures, Thill Floats, Booyah, Bomber. All of them are great. Check out lurenet.com. My discount code is FJ77. Also, a shout out to roosterrodcompany.com. Brandon over at Rooster Rods. They're on Instagram, I believe, at Rooster Rods. Brandon is making some of the best rods I've ever used. They're custom to what I use. If you're interested in having something made, contact Brandon. I also wanted to shout out to Lou's Reels. They make the best reels. Only reel I'll use is Lou's. Also, shout out to Lowrance for making me a part of their pro staff. Look forward to using all the Lowrance latest products. and look forward to fishing for the state of Nevada for Bass Nation. Stay tuned for all of that and more. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe.